Beware of evil workers. Beware of the false circumcision. Each one of these are likely a pointer to a group of false teachers at that time that were called the Judaizers. For further reading on those, I suggest that you go to the book of Galatians. That entire book is dealing with this group of so-called believers. This was a group of Jews that tried to mix and muddle the grace of God with the ceremonial law. Yes, we need the Messiah, Jesus, but the way that we get to him is through keeping of the law, specifically the rite of circumcision that Paul mentions here. Paul says these are the kinds of people that you need to stay away from. These people are actually working evil. These people are leading you astray. The way that Paul puts it here, he says they are dogs, which in the Old Testament, or excuse me, in this time was a terrible sort of slur. This was a terrible sort of insult. This is not your cute little dog that you have sitting on your couch at home waiting for you. That is not what they had in the ancient Middle East. No, this was a nasty, gangrel, mangy creature that was lurking about in alleyways, that was looking for any sort of trash that it could eat. And if you walked in its territory, you were about to have a bad day. Paul says these are the false teachers. These are the people that are coming after you, and you need to pay attention. Why? Because they are going to pull you away from the rejoicing that you ought to have in the Lord. They are instead going to cause you to think that you yourself can earn your salvation. You can do enough, you can be enough, you can live in the world enough, and still have salvation in Christ. Paul says, stay away. They are evil. They are wicked. And the word that he uses here where it says false circumcision is actually mutilation. They have mutilated the truth. They have distorted the gospel to such a point that they cannot possibly be saved by what they are teaching. To put it very plainly, don't listen to them. Friends, this is applicable for them, and it's applicable for you, and let me tell you how. 99% of the pastors and Bible teachers that you see up on the Facebook, don't listen to them, because most of them are not teaching anything that's true. Most of them are up there creating a platform for themselves as dogs and evil workers, propagating a gospel that cannot save. The majority of your megachurch pastors that are out there, they are peddling junk that ultimately leads to destruction. This is to be avoided at all costs. In the same way that you would avoid a rabid dog, avoid such people, because they only lead to destruction.